The prosecution has rested in the trial of Steve Lawson, today ending with another bombshell, jailhouse calls. The defense now putting up its case, calling into question the investigation into Crystal Rogers' disappearance. You are watching Wave News at 6. I'm Brian Schlonsky.
And I'm Myra Ansari. During this trial, Steve Lawson's attorneys admitted that he adjusted the driver's seat to make it look like his son didn't move Crystal's car. That abandoned car and items left inside is where the defense has started making their case.
We want to go now to Wave News reporter Alina Noakes, who is live from the Warren County Justice Center to explain why.
Well, Myra and Brian, the entire trial, the defense has tried to poke holes in the prosecution's case and create reasonable doubt. And they've done that a couple of different ways. One way is by trying to discredit the witnesses. It called into question their reliability and whether they truly remember what happened just based off the age of this case. It's been almost a decade. They've also questioned the drug use of some of these witnesses and if they accurately remember things from that time period. But today they were able to use one of their own witnesses to try to discredit the case and the investigation so far. They used Carl Reich. He's a DNA analyst and an expert witness. In this case, he was only sent pictures of two hairs collected but never tested from Rogers' car. Reich said the hairs didn't appear to match any of the suspects in this case. The defense tried to argue that not testing those hairs could have excluded another possible suspect. The prosecution simply argues that Lawson has already admitted to being in that car. And on that, the prosecution made sure to end their case with one last big moment. Jailhouse phone calls, two of them from January of 2024, months after Lawson's arrest, both implicating Lawson in Crystal's case. Steve already admits that he picked up his son Joseph from Rogers' car on the side of the Bluegrass Parkway. A caller who was not identified for the jury pressed Lawson on where Rogers' body was. The caller says Lawson was involved in, quote, premeditated murder. Steve replies, "There was no premeditated on my end. I don't care what anybody says." The caller goes on to say, "You knew for 8 effing years you could have saved that girl's life and you didn't even bother." Now, the defense made one last push today before the judge to try to get an acquittal on that conspiracy to murder charge. They were unsuccessful as the judge did deny that motion. They are expected to call 2 more witnesses and continue their case tomorrow before closing arguments begin. In Warren County, Alina Noakes, Wave News.